If you're learning Python in 2026 the same way most people do, you're probably putting in a lot of work but not really moving forward. And it's not because Python is bad or dying. It's because average developers are becoming replaceable, especially with AI handling repetitive tasks. That is why in this video, I'm going to show you a real system the exact way I would learn Python today if my career depended on it. A system that doesn't promise shortcuts but gives you clarity. And if you follow this until the end, you'll either be job ready or know exactly what's holding you back, which already puts you ahead of most learners. By the time you finish this roadmap, you'll know exactly how to think like a Python developer, build projects that actually matter, and use AI as a tool that make your growth faster and smarter. The first step in this system is mindset. Understanding that confusion is normal, bugs are part of process, and finishing something imperfect is always better than chasing perfection. Because learning by building is how real developers grow. Once your mindset is solid, the next stage is control, where your goal is to write Python without help, not fast or fancy, but with full understanding. Meaning, you can explain every line you write from loops to conditions to functions, lists, dictionaries, error handling, and debugging. In this phase, which should take about 1 to 2 weeks, you write 30 to 40 small programs using your own ideas. And there's no AI, no copy paste, just hands on practice in a proper IDE like VS Code or PyCharm with a virtual environment setup, installing packages with PIP, and keeping your code organized. After that comes the stage where you learn to think like a programmer, breaking problems into steps, writing pseudocode before coding, spotting patterns, and solving at least one logic problem every day. This phase trains your brain to solve problems systematically, where daily GitHub commit starts building proof of skill. Once that foundation is in place, you move into real projects, not tutorials, but messy, imperfect projects where you plan first, struggle, hit bugs, Google solutions, debug, and fully own the code. You could start with a CLI quiz app, an inventory tracker, and a text based adventure game, or a small API project, and each project should include a proper README feature. And even known bugs, because recruiters value ownership and problem solving more than polish. Once you can build projects locally, the next step is to turn Python into a product, deploying something real using Flask, Fast API, or Django, learning basic HTML and APIs, and even hosting a small project online. Because a deployed app with just a few real users is more valuable than 10 local projects no one sees. Only after building strong fundamentals and real projects does AI enter the picture, not as a shortcut, but as a tutor to review code, debug logic, and simulate interviews. Because AI combined with solid fundamentals becomes a serious advantage for staying relevant and competitive in 2026. Alongside coding, focus on professional habits, keeping your GitHub organized and clean, making meaningful commits, and building a portfolio that acts as a silent interview. Approach jobs and freelancing strategically, understanding that low paying gigs early on often slow growth. So, the real move is to become skilled first, then take on higher value opportunities. Once this foundation is solid, start learning Python's unique features like list comprehensions, generator expressions, context managers, decorators, type hints, and docstrings. Refactoring old projects to write cleaner, faster, and more maintainable code. Finally, level up with advanced concepts such as threading versus multiprocessing for performance, async I/O for web applications and API calls, understanding the global interpreter lock, and exploring differences between Python versions and runtimes like CPython, PyPy, or MicroPython, because this gives you an edge in writing scalable, efficient, and professional grade Python code. The key to mastering Python is to learn a little, build something, get stuck, learn what you need, finish it, and repeat. Because solving problems, building projects, breaking things, and fixing them is how real developers level up. So, to sum it up, Python isn't overcrowded. The opportunity is in mastering fundamentals, building real projects, deploying them, and using AI to level up. This roadmap won't give you instant success, but it will give you clarity. And if you just stop learning and start building, you'll either get hired or know exactly what to fix. Follow this system, and in 6 months, you could have a portfolio and skills that truly set you apart. If you found this video helpful, do like and subscribe to the channel for more such content. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.